Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Faith Onoshoga. I welcome you to TMNmedia free training on how to make money with Bitcoin investment. Now, this is a very wonderful and free package of training for anyone who is interested in actually investing in Bitcoin to earn profits. Now, my name is Faith Onoshoga, and I am a social media expert, a digital promoter, and a Bitcoin trader. I will be guiding you on how to earn with Bitcoin investment today. Now, this program is actually tagged Learn to Earn. Once you learn, you'll start earning. As long as you're willing to learn, you will be able to earn good profits. You will be able to earn. And this is simply with Bitcoin investment. Simply Bitcoin. Nothing else. Now, before this video, you would have watched a video that talks about what Bitcoin is all about. Now, if you have not watched the video, I'll implore you to kindly ensure you watch the video. You can find the video somewhere. The link should be around this where this video is. You'll be able to watch the video. It's actually a small video showing you what Bitcoin is all about and how Bitcoin is being used generally. So once you watch that, you're good to go. Now, after you've watched that, that's when all the things we're going to be discussing in this training will make sense to you. Now, to proceed further, why are you here? Why are you here? This is going to be a very short presentation, a very short training showing you practical way of doing this. Now, you're going to be seeing some practical step taken during this training. Now, why are you here? You are here to learn how to make money, at least 30% monthly with Bitcoin investment on your own. Now, this does not require you having to invest with someone else or give your money to someone else. Now, this is strictly for you to be able to make money by yourself. For you to be able to make money by yourself, all you need is your mobile phone, yourself, and some capital to start off. Now, as we move on, I want to try and show to you why I think I could show you what I know, and this has been making me money on Bitcoin investment. Now, why I believe this is important, I started trading with Bitcoin from November 2016. Now, that was the official period I actually took Bitcoin trading serious. Before then, I didn't actually take it serious. I only use it as a means of payment from one network to the other, or from one program or the other. So that was how I was using Bitcoin before November 2016, when I actually now started trading with Bitcoin. Now, I started with very small capital, 12.5, can you imagine, to be precise, and it yielded enormous profits over time, and now I trade with higher capital, allowing me to earn more. Now, this is what you can see my monthly income for January till March. I was earning big time with Bitcoin. When I discovered this, it was like a very amazing opportunity, and this is the same opportunity I'm trying to open you up to. So if you will learn and do according to what is the guide that you will be provided, you will be able to benefit from this richly. You will be able to benefit from it, and all you need to do is just focus and work with these steps and guide that you're going to be provided in this training. Now, you might be wondering and say, you mean Bitcoin, just Bitcoin alone? Well, I am not talking about altcoins. I'm not talking about any other coins. I'm not talking about any other cryptocurrency. I'm just specifically talking about Bitcoin. How you can make money with ease with Bitcoin. Just Bitcoin alone. Now, you might be wondering that, okay, what will I learn from this training? What you will learn from this training is quite simple and very simple. It's actually very, very simple. It's not something that you won't be able to comprehend. What you will learn from this training, it's very simple. Now, I want you to look at the screen and to check what it is that it says you will learn. Now, you'll be able to learn some few things, and I need you to understand precisely when I said exact things you're going to learn with this training. Now, what you will learn: first, you will learn what Bitcoin is all about. That's one. You will learn what Bitcoin is all about. And then second, you will learn how to convert Bitcoin to Naira and vice versa, meaning convert Naira to Bitcoin. Now, you will learn how to make money with Bitcoin investments and continuously earn from it. You make money from that Bitcoin and you continuously earn from it. And also you will learn how to earn over 30 to 150% profit monthly. Remember, we talked about 30%, but there is still an advanced stage whereby you can earn from 30% to 150% profit margin. Now, all this you will learn in this training. But I need you to stay focused and follow this because it's going to be a very short one, not too long. Now, I won't be going over the explanation of what Bitcoin is all about. I need you to watch that video. The video is before this video. You need to watch it. Now, it tells you what Bitcoin is all about. Now, Bitcoin is a digital currency and it's internet money. It's been used from different platforms for peer-to-peer payments. And that's why you see a lot of networkers use this Bitcoin. You might have a lot of questions and say, Bitcoin, MMM, and all this networking stuff, are they not the same thing? They are not the same. Bitcoin itself is a cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency means internet money, actual money that you can actually spend that has value. Now, Bitcoin has value. We'll get to that very shortly. So if you want to know about what Bitcoin is all about, I've told you, watch the video above. And then if you will also have access to a PDF file about this training where you can actually get the download links where you'll be able to access these videos specifically. The link will also be provided in the description below. And now you'll be wondering and say, Bitcoin history. You also need to watch that video. It shows you how Bitcoin emerged and how Bitcoin is expected to dominate the digital world. Now, you will know, I always tell this to my students and to people that I talk to about Bitcoin, that if you see and if you observe that the age of internet evolved. Before local banking, you have to travel all the way from one location to the other to be able to bank. But right now there is what is called online banking, internet banking. These are digital way of banking whereby you can access information, access funds, access things just digitally. You don't necessarily have to be there to be able to access your money. Now, this is digital. Now, the same way that is digital is the same way Bitcoin is digital. Bitcoin is digital money. Strictly digital. No physical representation. Now, you need to understand Bitcoin is massive. So, try and watch the Bitcoin history. When you watch this will show you what to expect from Bitcoin. How you will be able to understand why Bitcoin is here to stay. A lot of people will tell you and talk about bubble and different kind of sorts to just discourage you about Bitcoin. But I want to assure you that if you look at the history of Bitcoin, you will understand that this coin is it's one of the best that has the most strongest value of all time. Now, I am going to be showing you some specific things live and direct. I'm going to be showing you how to withdraw, how to actually make some deposit after you've gone through how to make a purchase. Now, you need to know how to invest, and this video specifically is to show you how to make money with Bitcoin with practical steps. Now, you observe, you might be wondering who created Bitcoin. Well, to me, I conclude based on the information given that it's an unknown individual. It's an unknown individual. You might be hearing Satoshi Nakamoto, but since 2009, Bitcoin has been in existence and it's been growing, it's been moving and doing wonders. So you just need to understand that Bitcoin has its own history. Now, you might wonder and say, okay, if Bitcoin is a digital currency and you say I can actually use this digital currency, meaning I can send and receive. Remember, you can send and receive Bitcoin. You can send and receive Bitcoin. It's a digital currency in the sense that an online internet money. The same way you have a bank account and you would want to send money to somebody in Abuja from Lagos, for instance. you want to send money from Lagos to Abuja, and then you go to the bank, or you open your mobile phone, your bank app, and then you enter the person's account number and you enter your code and you send the money. You didn't leave your office, you didn't leave where you are, you only use your mobile banking, and you were able to transfer money from your location to another location, and the person would receive that money with a confirmation of receipt that the money has been delivered. Now that is digital banking, that is online banking. It's digital, it's not visible. I only have confirmation that you have actually sent me that money which you said you're going to send, because I got a message from my banking showing me that my account balance has now been updated. So the same way you see banking industry evolving into digital world, that same way you now have Bitcoin simply focusing on that aspect alone. Now this is a coin that is not being controlled by anybody in the world but by the users. Everybody using Bitcoin controls Bitcoin. The government does not have a say on Bitcoin. Politicians does not have a say on Bitcoin. But do you know who have a say on Bitcoin? You and I that are using Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is a currency of the people, by the people, and for the people. Now it has limited edition, limited amount of Bitcoin to ever be in existence. That is 21 million worth of Bitcoin. And remember, in the law of supply and demand, when there is a limited supply, what do you expect? There will be variation of prices. That means price can likely go up. On 90% guarantee that it will go up. Once there is a limited edition of a product, you will always have people hiking the price to favor themselves. Now, it doesn't matter how much they buy, they will always want to hike and add some profit to it. So that is what you should understand and know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin has limited edition. There is only 21 million of Bitcoin to ever exist. And you see, one Bitcoin in value can be divided into 1 million pieces. More of like you break it down into 1 million pieces. Now, the reason why I'm explaining this to you outside the video that you watched is because you need to understand where the money comes from Bitcoin. That is where the money comes from, because the more people that uses Bitcoin, the more the value goes up. When you have more people using Bitcoin, the value goes up. And also when you have different kind of people using Bitcoin, going doing this or doing that, what you observe is that you find out that this digital currency that we'll call Bitcoin suddenly becomes very influential. And you need to understand that this is serious. It's not like you're trying to make something out of it. It's already a digital currency that has value. It has value. It's a currency that has value. Now, the question you might ask is that, okay, I agree with you that Bitcoin is a currency that has value. How do I tap into this? How do I tap into this? That's the question some people would ask. How do I tap into this? How do I tap into this? Okay, I agree with you that Bitcoin has value. Okay, it has value. So how do I get involved in this? Now, I need to briefly tell you this. How you can buy Bitcoin. It's very simple. There are 3 ways you can get Bitcoin, acquire Bitcoin. Bitcoin does not have any physical representation as in cash or whether something significant representing it. No. Now, the easiest way of getting Bitcoin is, one, you can see on the screen you have Bitcoin exchanges from like Kraken, Bitstamp, Coinbase. All these people allow you to buy and sell Bitcoin using different currencies. Different currencies, meaning I can use Naira to buy Bitcoin. I can use dollar to buy Bitcoin. I can use yen to buy Bitcoin. I can use ruby, euro to buy Bitcoin. I can use pound sterling to buy Bitcoin. Now, when I use all this coin to buy Bitcoin, what do I get? I'll get Bitcoin. I'll get access to Bitcoin. Now, remember, the one value of Bitcoin, one Bitcoin is divisible into 1 million pieces. Meaning, I can divide one Bitcoin into 1 million pieces. So, if I can afford one Bitcoin, I can afford fractions of Bitcoin. That's why you get to see different pieces of Bitcoin. They call them Satoshi, mini Satoshi and stuff like that. But that is not what we are here to talk about. What we are here to talk about actually is how to make money from it. So I'll leave you to research and watch all that. Remember, I'm talking about where you can buy it from. Now, from Bitcoin exchanges. Now, for people from Nigeria, where I will recommend for you that you can get to buy Bitcoin from is platforms such as Local Bitcoin. Now, I love Local Bitcoin because I've been using Local Bitcoin for a long time now, and I've never had any issues with them. I've used Luno also for a while. I've never had issues with them. And also Remitano. But I prefer Local Bitcoin compared to all of them for some reasons, which you'll get to know later. But these are platforms where you can buy. Okay, you can buy Bitcoin from person-to-person transfer. For instance, I have Bitcoin. I can sell Bitcoin to you. I transfer Bitcoin. I send Bitcoin to you, and you receive your Bitcoin. That's person-to-person transfer. Now, the other way of getting Bitcoin is through mining. People who confirm Bitcoin transactions, they are called miners, Bitcoin miners. They mine Bitcoin to confirm transactions. You see those small token fee that Bitcoin will charge you for transferring Bitcoin from one person to another. They are miners who actually confirm that, and they generate Bitcoin. That's where they can also sell Bitcoin to you because they have Bitcoin. Now, these are three ways where you can buy Bitcoin, possess Bitcoin, or have Bitcoin. Then you need to also understand that apart from that, you might be wondering, I talked about how to buy and where to buy Bitcoin from Nigeria with Naira, for instance. I said you can open an exchange platform with all these with the following platform that I'm going to be mentioning to you. One of them first is Local Bitcoin. As you can see on the screen, Local Bitcoin. You have Local Bitcoin. Second is Luno, and the third is Remitano. Luno, Remitano. But of all of them, I recommend to you first to do with Local Bitcoin. I recommend you dealing with Local Bitcoin. Now, I respect Local Bitcoin a lot. I've been using it for a couple of years now, and it's been okay. It's been wonderful and sweet story all the way through. So I need you to work with Local Bitcoin. Now, Local Bitcoin is easy and very accessible to work with. It's not difficult, but you need to understand that I'm going to show you during this live section. There will be a live section on how to buy Bitcoin with Naira. After I've shown you the guide and some of the things you'll be going through. You know, you'll be seeing the guide and some of the things you'll go through. The guide, the things you'll be going through. You'll get to see all those things in few moments from now. You get to see them. Now, what you need to understand is this. Bitcoin is not just you buying it. You don't just have to go there and say you're buying. That's not how you make the money from it. How to make the money from it is what I want to share with you, show with you. The secret of how to do it is what I want to share with you. So I need you to understand it. This is just talking about, what you can see on the screen is just talking about how to create your own wallet. You can create it from blockchain.info. You know, you can send Bitcoin and the confirmation. You see all those long alphabet. These are like wallet addresses. Your Bitcoin wallet address. They are like bank account number. You know, if you're the type that deals with banks, you have bank account number. Now, that's like a bank account number. It's a bank account number. So you need to understand if you're buying, for instance, you're buying, how to buy is what you're going to be getting from this training. You will learn how to buy. But first, I like to show you this. This is not the most updated price of Bitcoin. I like to show you this because it reveals to you what Bitcoin, the potential of Bitcoin. Now, this is not as updated as at right now. So I'm just showing you this to make a point. Now, why Bitcoin will always increase in value? It will always increase in value. Imagine since 2013, you can see the value of the price. See 2014, but right now this is 1,200. Right now, Bitcoin is worth $4,300. $4,300. Now in Naira, it is worth 1.5 million Naira. 1.5 million Naira. 1.5 million naira. Now, this is the price of Bitcoin. Now, the price of Bitcoin is to show you that this Bitcoin has potential value whereby it will always increase. Imagine if something will always increase, what it means is that you will always have Bitcoin moving from one end to the other. Now, before this, I'd like to show you some things. I'd like to show you something so that you get to understand what this is all about. You get to know how you can tap into this, how you can become, how you can make a substantial amount of money from Bitcoin. You don't necessarily have to, feel too bad or somehow about this. The reason being that you can participate at any time. At any point in time, you can participate. At any point in time, you can participate. You don't have to start feeling it's not worth it. It's not this. But they said I can make money with this. You can make money with it. You just need to understand. You can imagine. See the value of Bitcoin. See it's moving. It's always moving every day. This is just for how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is just for 5 years. Now, it's always moving every month, every day, every second. So don't think that is where the money comes from. To be honest with you, that is where the money comes from. That is where the money comes from. Now, I'm going to be showing you one thing. I think I should show you the price, the actual price. I like to show you that, the actual price of Bitcoin. Now, this is blockchain. Welcome to blockchain. This is blockchain right now. This is blockchain. Now, this is the live price of Bitcoin. You can see. This is, one Bitcoin is worth $4,300. Now, this is Bitcoin. One Bitcoin. One Bitcoin. Imagine, this is one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin. Now, imagine that is one Bitcoin. You might not be able to afford one Bitcoin. If you want to create wallet, you can use blockchain info to create that. You might not be able to afford $4,300 for one Bitcoin, but you can afford like $500, $300, $200, or even, let's come to Naira. Let's say you might not be able to afford 1.5 million. You might be able to afford 100,000, 50,000, 20,000, even 15,000. Are you getting the scope now? So it depends on, it can be broken to pieces, fractions. Imagine, this is, I like this calculator a lot. This is Bitcoin IO. It shows you live price of Bitcoin. Now, I want to show you something for people who are in Nigeria and you're watching this, for you to understand. This is Naira, right? Naira, right? Now, see the value of one Bitcoin. This is 1,539,000. That is one Bitcoin. One Bitcoin. That is one Bitcoin. Imagine, that is one Bitcoin. As at some months back, one Bitcoin was worth just like 400,000. You get to see it. I think even 500,000. You get to see something that has the time frame as at when it was at that period. Now that is one Bitcoin. But right now, look at the value. If you had one Bitcoin at the beginning of this year, you would have had it as at 1,000. That's $1,000. But right now, it's 4,000. Imagine here. Look at it here. It's 4,000. It's 4,000. It's amazing. See US dollar. 4,000. At the beginning of this year, it was just 500. 1,000, I mean. It was 1,000. Right now, it's 4,000. That's 400% profit. Imagine. That is 400% profit from January till October. 400% profit. Now, are you getting the idea where the money is coming from and how you can get to make money from it? Now, I'm going to show you practically how to do that. You're going to experience a practical way of doing it. And you need to follow this guide to be able to experience that. You need to really follow this guide. Now, enough of Bitcoin story. Enough of Bitcoin story. I've had enough of Bitcoin story. Let's just move straight to the main thing. Enough of Bitcoin story telling you about how you're going to make money with Bitcoin, what is Bitcoin all about and all that. Let's just dive into the real practical aspect of how you're going to be able to earn every time Bitcoin value changes. You're going to be able to earn in dollars or euro or in naira, whichever you prefer. It's your choice. You're going to experience 15% to 30% profit margin. How you're going to do that is what I need you now to listen to carefully. You need to listen to this carefully. It's a very simple thing, and I want you to follow through so that you get to understand it. Now, you see, making money with Bitcoin is quite easy. Remember, I was talking to you about when one time like that Bitcoin was 500,000. You can see this here. You can see this here. As you can see on top, you have one Bitcoin. The worth of the value was just like 557,000. You can imagine that was one Bitcoin then. So imagine, it's been awesome having triple, 300%, 400%. It's not a small profit margin. It's huge. Now, what I want to teach you now is how you can practicalize this by yourself, all by yourself. You don't need me. You don't need any other person. You just need you, yourself, your mobile phone, your trading capital, and to watch this training over and over again till you master it. Now, that is all you require. Now, this is a free training you should get. So, you need to watch carefully and follow through. Now, there are two types of Bitcoin investment trading that I'm going to share with you. Two types. The first one is a long-term trading. A long-term trading. Now, a long-term trading. A long-term trading. Investing in Bitcoin over a period of 3 months and above for profit margin. And you can earn averagely from like 15% to 30% every month. Now, this is the one I will be sharing with you. Now, the second one, which I will briefly introduce you to, is a short-term trading. Now, this is buying and selling Bitcoin within short periods, such as 1 day, 3 days, for profit. You buy and sell. You buy and sell. This one is, you're not buying to keep. You're buying to resell for profit. And you can earn averagely from 30% to 150% monthly. You can earn from 30% to 150% profit monthly on a monthly basis. Now, you might be wondering and say, okay, this is nice. You're telling me I can make 15 to 30% without requiring anything. Now, this training specifically will be teaching you how to use the long-term trading. Now, for the short-term trading, if you want to know more, you have to contact me, and you also have to watch some videos which will show and guide you and teach you how you can get that done. That is not just one-way thing. It's something you need to be taught how to do so that you won't lose money. Now, as we move on, we need to get into the long-term trading. How do you get this going? Now, remember, you are earning 15 to 30% profit. Now, what will you be doing? How will this work? These are the questions you would want to ask. What will you be doing? How will this work? How am I going to start? Remember, I have told you what you need to make this happen is very simple. First, remember that you need a mobile phone, your trading capital, and you need to watch this video. You need your mobile phone, your trading capital, and you need to watch this video, because this video has the practical training, the practical teaching on how to make this possible. Now, the next thing I want you to understand is, okay, if you will be making this profit, how do you get started? How do you get started? Now, there is one rule that I use, and this makes me money with Bitcoin always. Every day, it makes me money with Bitcoin. It makes me earn almost I think I'm about hitting 255. I've broken 255 profit margin on a monthly basis before now. So it has made me hit profit margin in a month that is so amazing. It's very simple and very ridiculous for you to you won't even want to believe it. By the time I start telling you, do this, do that, you just be looking at it as this common thing. But let me tell you, it's very simple. You buy low, you sell when high. You buy when low, you sell when high. Now, This is the strategy I'm going to be revealing to you. Hold it. I know some of you who might have heard about this, or you even know about this, you might first say, is this what you want to show us? I already know about this. No, I'm not just going to be talking about this. I want to show you how this works in reality. Maybe by the time you see how it works in reality, you will believe it and you will test it. The more people that uses Bitcoin, the better for us, the better for Bitcoin. If you and everybody watching this video get involved in Bitcoin right now, Bitcoin value will tremendously skyrocket, up and away. Now, I need you to watch this. This is where the old practical stuff starts from. Remember, this is the strategy. Buy when low, sell when high. It's as simple as that. Now, I'm going to now show you how to buy when low and how to sell when high. Now, this is what you're going to be seeing in the practical training. You're going to be seeing how to buy low and how to sell high. Now, let's go over this step-by-step guide. Now, I purposely want you to see everything so that I won't just be talking over and over them. I want you to see all the steps. And we're going to go through these steps one after the other. We're going to go through all these steps one after the other. Remember, step one is that you should go through this guide and get your funds ready to invest. Go through this guide, get your funds ready to invest. Go through the guide, go through this guide, get your fund ready to invest. If you have 10,000, you have 20,000 naira, you have 50,000 naira, you have whether it's $50, $100, $30, $50, $200, $1,000, $10,000, whichever amount that you have, this will make you conveniently 15 to 30% every month without doing anything. You don't have to do anything. You're not going to do anything. Seriously, you're not going to do anything. All you're just going to be doing is follow the right guide. Once you follow the right guide, there is no need for you to do anything. This works. It might sound simple, very simple and very ridiculous. Even you looking at it right now, you're wondering whether there is any authenticity in this. But there is, my brother, my sister, it works. It works like magic. Right now, okay, the step two right now is that once you have ascertained the amount you want to start trading with, the next phase is that you register an account in any of the above mentioned platforms. Remember, I mentioned local Bitcoin. Remember, I mentioned Remitano. Remember, I mentioned Luno. After this video, in the description below, you will see the link to all this platform. It will be provided for you so that you can gain access. Check out the platform and register as appropriate. But if you're from outside the country, not in Nigeria, I recommend local Bitcoin. If you are in Nigeria and you deal with Naira, I also strongly recommend local Bitcoin. Local Bitcoin is very simple and very easy. Once you register and verify your account, you will find it very easy to transact. And I'm going to give you the guide. You're going to see a live purchase of Bitcoin. I've actually done all this process before now. I've set the alarm and the price has already even overdue. So, but for the purpose of this training, that's why I need to do this video, and you need to see this as well. Okay, right now, remember, that is step two. Step three, you need to know when to buy. Remember, buy when low. Now, so how do you buy? When low will you buy? When precisely will you buy? Now, I'm going to show you one thing, and the reason why I'm copying this is so that I can show you in a live feed how this works, so that you get to see this live and direct. You are not being misguided or as if someone is hiding something. I'm not hiding anything. I just want to show to you how you're going to be buying, how you'll buy, how to buy, how will you buy this. Now, for me to show you how you'll buy this, I want you to see. You'll see a link where it says Bitcoin. It says know when to buy your Bitcoin. First thing there to do, look at the Bitcoin price in the Bitcoin price market. That's the first thing we need to do, right? We are going over this one after the other. So just go along with me. So right now, you can see this. This is where we're checking the price. So let's check the price. Let's check the price. Let me refresh this so that we check the price. We can see what the price is. This is real life price. We want to see what was the highest for the day, what was the lowest for the day. Remember, there is a guide precisely for you on. If you remember the price, see, it's 4,003 US dollar. That's the price of Bitcoin right now. That's the price of Bitcoin right now. Now check this. Check this out. This is the lowest. This is the lowest. And see the highest. See the highest here. You can see the highest here. 4,334. Now see what the price will have here. I'm actually supposed to buy at 429 plus. Right now, I'm supposed to buy at 429 plus. So why am I showing you this? Why am I showing you this? Because I set the alarm some days back when the price was like I think 4,550 or so. So I'm supposed to buy now. I can buy right now. Now this is based on the guide that you're seeing on your screen. Now I need to put that guide back on. I need to put the guide back on so that you get to see. Now see the guide back on. Now look at this. I will try and I like this so that you can see it. Now look at the Bitcoin price. Remember, we've seen the price is 4,003. Now minus 5% from the current market price. Am I lighting this so that you can read this? You can see it clearly. Minus 5% from the current market price. If I'm to minus 5%, 5% will be like 10% is like 430. 5% should be like half of it. That should be like 215. If I minus 215 from 3.5, that was when I set mine to buy. If I minus 250 from 3.5, I can from 4,500 plus. If I minus 250 from it, 215 from it, I should get a very simple figure. Now, I like to do this in Naira. Permit me to do this in Naira because I have a lot of Nigerian people as my student and people who actually requested for this video, and that's why I'm doing it for their own purpose. Now, we're going to use Naira and say Naira. Now, see Naira. Now, this is 1 Bitcoin. I don't have money to buy 1 Bitcoin. I don't have money right now to buy 1 Bitcoin. But I want to start trading Bitcoin. I want to start making money from Bitcoin. What do I do? How do I get involved? Remember, the first step is that you prepare the first step. Let's go through this again. The first step is that you go through the guide, which is what you're watching right now. You go through the guide, you get your money ready. If it's 50,000 Naira you have, if it is 20,000 Naira you have, it is 30,000 Naira you have, remember, you can keep your money in the bank, yet you won't get nothing from it. But if you keep your money stored and saved in Bitcoin, you will get something from it. You might be wondering, Bitcoin, what about if they close? Or what about if you shut down? What about if they close and run away with my money? Bitcoin, for your information, Bitcoin has been in existence since 2009. And it has never crashed, it has never collapsed, it has never done anything. So don't think your money is going anywhere. I save my money a lot in Bitcoin. I rather save in Bitcoin than save in the bank. Once I have any cash, I move it straight up into Bitcoin. Now, this cash that I'm going to be using to show you example, I'm trying to move it into Bitcoin. So I'm going to move it into Bitcoin to show you how to invest in Bitcoin on your home. You don't need nobody to do this. You don't need referral, you don't need third party, you don't need any other platform. Just you can do this by yourself. You don't need a system. If you have a mobile phone, you can do it. You don't need a system. If you have a mobile phone, you can do this. Now, let's go straight to it. Remember, the second one is that you register and verify your account in any of the above platforms. And I recommend you use local Bitcoin. And for the sake of this training, you're going to be seeing local Bitcoin live transaction. So that is one, right? Now, so the second one is that now you have the third step is that knowing when to buy. Okay, now you are ready with your money. You are ready with your account. How do I buy? Remember the strategy. Buy low. We buy when low. So do I have to be waiting till it comes down, or till it falls, or something, or till it goes up, or what? Now, all that is involved in this strategy is you just monitoring. When it comes down, you just buy. Once it comes down, you buy and you leave it. Don't bother yourself. Even if it is going down the more, if you can still buy more, buy more. If it goes down and you can buy more, buy more. Don't wait till whatever happens. Now, remember the third one is that the first thing for the third step, knowing when to buy. The first step is here. That the first step actually is that you have to look at the Bitcoin price. Remember, look at the Bitcoin price, which we already did. You can see why we are talking. Oh, okay, I said I wanted to show you something so that while we are doing this, you get to be seeing how it's changing. Okay, let's assume right now I have 20,000. Let's say 22,000. 22,000 Naira is what I have. This is 22,000 Naira. Oh, sorry, it's not on the screen. I need to show that on the screen. Okay, right now I want to show you again. Let's say right now what you can afford is 20,000 Naira. 20,000 Naira. Now this is what you get right now as value for Bitcoin worth of 20,000 Naira. Note this. I'm not going to change this till we finish. Till we'll finish this, I'm not going to change this. I have bought Bitcoin right now at this price. This is what 20,000 worth of Bitcoin got me. 0.129. 0.129. So I want you to note this. What we just bought right now is 0.129. 292. 129,292. Alright, you can see already that it is changing. The price is changing because Bitcoin price changes. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. But I want to show you the power of this strategy. Before we finish this training, you're going to see this would have gone up or either go down the more. It's either it goes up or it goes down. So either of the way. Now, you're going to be taught how to avoid all those down stuff. But this strategy, the down stuff does not really affect, because you are supposed to buy when the price is low. You are buying when the price is low. That is the strategy. Buy when the price is low. So right now, so let's get back to the guide. Remember that right now on the guide we look at the Bitcoin price in the market. So let's go back and look at Bitcoin price in the market. Bitcoin price in the market. Okay, for the sake of this training, Bitcoin price in the market is, let me show you that so that you get to see that it's 4,312. 4,312. That's the current price right now. Now, if this is the current price, 4,312, and I want to actually buy and make profit. And remember what the strategy says. Remember what the strategy says? The strategy says minus 5% from the current price. Minus 5% from the current price. So if I'm minusing 5%, that means I'm supposed to minus like, remember we calculated and we got 215. So if I minus 215 from that, I'm going to get almost like 4,100 or something. 4,100. Let's just say I have $4,100. $4,100. Now, $4,100 is the price at which I am to buy. What is the next step? I have been able to calculate the price at which I am to buy, which is 4,100. And the price right now is 4,300. Meaning I need to wait for the price to get to that price so that I can buy. So what do I do? What do I do? The next step is you set an alarm for the price you want to buy using this app. There is an app I'm recommending for you. Excuse me. There's an app I'm recommending for you to use, which is quite helpful and very, very solid. You'll get to see and get instant and immediate news about Bitcoin at all times. Now, this app is called Bitcoin Ticker Alert. It's available on Android and it's available on iOS. You can download it. You have the download link also below this link. You will have the download link also below this link. Now, you're going to be having the links of where you can open an account, register, and start buying Bitcoin, and then where you can check the live price and check also to see also the minimum, the maximum, and all the rest like that. You can also get all that information in this Bitcoin price ticker with a chart and everything, analyzing and showing you the flow of Bitcoin. You'll get all that from the Bitcoin ticker. I usually recommend people dealing with mobile, making it mobile stuff. Don't use a laptop. Use a mobile so that you can be mobile friendly. You can do it anytime, anywhere, anywhere. You don't have to be restricted to the laptop. Now, remember, the next step is to set alert for the price of the Bitcoin you want to buy. Remember, from this price that you can imagine while we are here, it was 4,315. It has gone to 4,323. So it keeps increasing. While we are even doing all this, the Bitcoin price continues to change. Now, where you make the money from is all the small changes. As it's changing, that's where you make the money from. Imagine if we bought it right now. Okay, let's just go and check the Bitcoin we just bought, that we assumingly bought 20,000 worth of Bitcoin. Now we bought 20,000 naira worth of Bitcoin. See that it has increased to 2027, meaning I have made 27 naira on top of this 20,000. How long? In a matter of how long? When? 2 minutes or 3 minutes? You can imagine 2 minutes or 3 minutes. You can see the price. This is what we bought. This is the price right now. This is the value of what we bought. We bought 20,000 some few minutes ago. Right now, this is what we have. It has increased. Now, it will you can see that it has also increased again to 2041. So that is how Bitcoin increases, because it works with people buying, people selling. It works with the user sending and receiving. As long as we continue to buy, send, receive, Bitcoin will always have increase in value. So it will always increase in value. So right now, this is the value of the Bitcoin we bought. Right now, imagine this is the value. You can see that it's increasing. Now let's go back to the price. See that the price has also increased. Let me refresh this so that you get to see that this is live. You can see my time here. This is live. I'm recording this live to show you. It's so simple and it looks unbelievable, but try it. You will see the results. Just give it a trial. You will see the result. So see the price right now. This is the price right now. Now the price is 4,323. And remember, before we had 4,305. So we settled for 4,315. So this is how Bitcoin prices changes every second, every millisecond. So now imagine you buying this and keep for a month. Assuming you bought at 4,100 and next month Bitcoin becomes 5,300. You would have made profits without doing anything. But the timing that you are buying is what is essential. The timing you are buying is what is essential. The timing that you're buying is what is essential. You need to understand this, and it's very simple, it's very easy. So I'm trying to let you understand that this thing is very simple to follow. If only you would just give yourself to it and follow this guy. This guy looks so simple, so ridiculous. When I first started it too, I couldn't believe it. I said, this thing is too simple to be true. It's too simple to be true. But when I was consistent with it, I saw the result. It was remarkable. And then when we now started trading big time on a daily trading, wow, the result was now double, triple. Started making 100%, 200%, 250% profit margin with Bitcoin, just Bitcoin alone. This has nothing to do with any other coin. It's just strictly Bitcoin. Now remember, the last step you take is that you set your alert for the Bitcoin price that you want to buy using the app. You're going to get the link of the app in the description below. Also, once you've done all this step, you've looked at the price, you've seen the price, we checked the price, we saw 4,315, and we minus 5% from it, which is like 215, and we got 4,100 as our purchasing price. Now we set alert for 4,100. 4,100, you won't even wait for maybe 1 or 2 days. You wait and then you'll be able to buy. 1 or 2 days you'll be able to buy. So once you set the alarm, once Bitcoin price hits that price margin, the alarm will alert you. And once you are alerted, the next step, which is step 4, is to buy your Bitcoin at the set price and watch it grow daily. I know you might be having questions right now. You say, meanwhile, if you have questions, you can comment in the comment section below, or you can call my number or WhatsApp me and ask any question you want. This works. It's not a testing platform. We are not testing it. We are not trying it out. I've been using this strategy for a long while with Bitcoin right now, and it's really working, and it works always. Now, when you set your alarm and your alarm pops up, the next step is to buy Bitcoin at the price you set for. Remember, we're to buy at like 4,100. Now, I'm assuming with this example, immediately you buy, set the alert. Once you buy your Bitcoin, the next step is you set your alert. That means immediately you buy, set alert for 15% increase. You will see this alert in Bitcoin ticker. There are different alerts that you can set for the prices. If you want to know the price at which you'll be able to sell and collect your money, if you want to leave it for 3 months, go ahead. It's good. You want to leave it for a monthly, you want to make it a monthly stuff, you can be doing it monthly stuff like that and compounding your profits whichever way you want it. You can cash out to compound and amass your profits. So that's a good way of doing things. You use the app below, the app above, which is Bitcoin Ticker. You're going to get the link for that app and you'll be able to use it. So you'll be wondering and say, well, you mean this is how to buy? Yes, it's as simple as this is how you buy. How to sell is very simple. You see, the same platform you're going to be buying from is the same platform you're going to be selling. You're not looking for anybody. You're not looking for buyer. You're not looking for seller. You just convert your Bitcoin back to Naira or back to dollar, whichever way you want it. Whichever way you want it. The same platform. I love local Bitcoin a lot to the extent that it makes it very convenient, very easy to have trusted sellers and dealers you can buy from at any time of the day. I buy from people over the night, anytime. Not selecting when to buy. Anytime. I can buy anytime. Now you can also buy at any time you want. You can do this at any time you want. You can do this at any time. So this is how it works. This is how it works. So you'll be amazed and say, is that it? Yes. That's just it. It's as simple as that. There is no much to it. That's just how simple it is. And sometimes it looks amazing. It looks, you mean that will give me money? Yes, it will. It will give you money. You'll be amazed. I'm going to show you. Remember that I'm trying to show you the price, right? I'm trying to show you a live price that assuming we bought. This is under how many seconds or how many minutes that we've been talking. You can see the price fluctuating. That's the way the price will be fluctuating every day till it will be growing. You can see it's now $60 till it will be growing, it will be growing, it will be growing, and it will grow to that 15 to 30% on a monthly basis. On a monthly basis. But you say, is that for real? Is that even possible? Yes, it is. It's very possible. It's very, very, very possible. And I even like to show you more of like a real life chart of a month transaction. But I bet you if you download that app, the app Bitcoin price ticker, you will see all this that I'm telling you about. I like to do things mobile. I don't like website stuff. Even this recording I'm doing, I'm compelled to do it because of people who will be watching this, who have requested for this. And that is the reason why I'm doing this recording on a laptop. I am a mobile person. I would have done this in a mobile way, show you everything from my mobile phone. You will get to see how it works, the charts, and the all stuff. I have all those apps on my phone. They alert me every time I need to do transaction. I have time for myself. I can invest, put my money. It's just like you keeping your money in the bank. You kept your money in the bank for like 2 days, 3 days, 1 month, expecting profit. And what kind of profit do you get? By the time the bank will take out all the charges and all their stamp duty and whatever, there will be no profit for you to retain. In fact, you'll be short of your money. Your own money will be minus. Your own money will be minus. Imagine, that is saving money in the bank. Here in Nigeria, it's so ridiculous. You can't keep money in the savings. They will take it out one by one for one charge, one duty, one whatever. And before you know it, the old 50,000 or 100,000 will be short of 100,000, will no longer become a complete fund. It would have been reduced because of the charges. Now imagine you depositing your money in Bitcoin and just say, I want to leave it for 3 months. 30%. Imagine, remember, I gave you an instance of Bitcoin. Maybe I should show you again. I would like to show you from the guide. Imagine if you had to wait from, like, let's say it was January. Let's say January. You have January. From January, you bought Bitcoin. You bought Bitcoin in January. In January, Bitcoin was like 1,000. Okay. I think I can show you right now from a live map. Now, you can see this. See this. You can see our Bitcoin. This is Bitcoin chart. All-time Bitcoin chart. This is October right here. This is October right now. See why I said I can buy now. This is the reason why I said I can buy now. See, it's coming down. I want it to come to the price I can buy. Once I buy, I shoot up. Imagine, see, you see this here. See if you bought at this edge. If you bought at this hedge, 3,320, and now it's like this. This is September, last month. Imagine, I think I will show you 30 days. Let's see 30 days, so that you get to see this. You get to see this live. It won't be as if I'm making things up. I'm trying to, shortchange you, trying to make you feel it's worth it or something. No, I'm not trying to make you feel anything. Now, imagine this is 1 month. This is from October. This is from September. Now, this is September. If I want to buy, I will not just buy here. Neither will I buy here. Will I buy here? Because it's still climbing. Remember, we buy low. The thing is buy low. I can buy from here. But for me, I don't like buying when I have not seen, when it's on a downtrend. I like it to move further down before I can buy. So let's say you buy from this hedge. When it's like 3,000, 3,200. If I bought at this hedge, right here, I bought at this hedge, 3,320 for a month. So this period is not yet a month. Imagine from 3,320 to 4,320. That's 1,000. That's 25%. No carrying of anything. No doing of anything. Just you buying Bitcoin at the right time. This is how you know the right timing to buy Bitcoin. Buy low. Buy low. Once you buy low, you sell high. And for me, if I'm to make more money with this, all I need to do is I've bought here, I've bought around here. Since I've bought here, I can sell here. This is 4,093. I can sell here. Remember, this is 1 month though. I can sell here. Once I sell here again, I'll wait for it to come down. I can buy here again. And I can sell here again. Or sell here. Buy here. Sell here. While I continue to buy and sell, that is where you now get to the second aspect where we talk about. You can see. I like showing you this so that you understand what I'm talking about. Remember, I bought this as 20,000. Right now, it's 20,100 naira. 107 naira. Remember, this is just while we're talking. This is while I'm showing you. You can see the money increasing. This is how you increase your money with Bitcoin. It's very simple. Nothing else. Now, remember I was showing you, before I cut it, I was showing you this, that when you now buy to resell quickly to make more profit, like 3%, 2%, 5% on a daily basis, that is what you now call, you see that short-term trade I talk about. That second aspect of this trading that I talk about, how you can get short-term trade, how you can make money, make from like 30% to 150%. Now, I do this every day, but, excuse me, when I started with that 15 to 30%, and it was working. So, and I looked at it, this thing is really working, and it's really doing well. There was a time in a month I got 100%. 100%. I was not trading. I wasn't trading. That was around December to January when Bitcoin suddenly skyrocketed to 1,200. When it skyrocketed to 1,200, I sold off and I kept my peace and I was watching. And then the next thing is, it showed up again. I think I should show you a year. Let me show you a year from this. I need to show you so that you see it. This is not I'm trying to impress you. I'm trying to show you how to make money from this. Imagine this is a year. This is from last year. This is November, December. This was around about the time I started. Now you see here was where Bitcoin went to like 1,200. Boom, January. I made 100%. Man, it was something. 100%. Then it went 1,000. Boom. When it went to 1,000, I was wondering that, wow, this is great. Then I now started seeing it diving. Boom. Went as low as 785. Can you imagine? I bought again. Buying again. When it increased to 1,000 again, I sold. Imagine, that's a month, right? Imagine every month. Now imagine all this month, how much you can make with it. All during this period, how much you'll be able to make with it. It's quite interesting. A lot of people don't understand. They just say, Bitcoin. I think it's a cryptocurrency. I don't know much about it, but I don't think I want to invest in it or something like that. I'm telling you that this Bitcoin is open and free to anybody. Open and free to anybody. You can take part in this and you can make money from it. All you need to do is do it properly. Know the right things to do and follow this guide. Once you follow this guide, you're going to make money with it. I can bet you. If you don't, come back and tell me that I told you what was not working. You're going to make money from it. There are people who have made millions from Bitcoin. Millions. I have been making money from Bitcoin. I have been making serious money from Bitcoin. And I looked at it as an opportunity every other person else can look into. Now, this brings me to that other part where I told you that imagine on a daily basis you are now making this profit. Instead of waiting till the end of the month, or till like 2 months, or till like 3 months. Let's say you have the time and you want to start making profit on a daily basis. Profit on a daily basis. Now, this is what you do. That one is called short-term trading. You buy and you sell on a daily basis. Now, you're going to be making profit from 30% to 150%. Now, the way this one works is that we have a strategy, a tested and a proven strategy that we'll use. That even while in training, the reason why I'm not showing all testimonial and stuff here is because this is strictly a free teaching on how to make money with it. And I'm about moving to the other part where I show you how to buy from this platform, how to buy from platforms, how to buy from local Bitcoin, how to buy with Naira, how to buy Bitcoin from local Bitcoin. And well then, you might be wondering and say, okay, so tell me more about this short-term trading. How does it go? What are my chances of making this 30% to 150%? Is this solid? Yes, it is. Imagine right now while we're talking, that Bitcoin was going up. I was able to make like 100 with 20,000. Okay, I think I should show you this so that you get to see what I'm saying. Right now, just today, just now while we're talking, see that it has gone to 20,095. I've made 95 naira, not doing anything. Now imagine me making 500 naira. 500 naira. If I make 500 naira with this, I can sell it, have 2,500. Now I'm going to use that 2,500 to buy again, and I'll sell. Now you see how to buy and how to sell. Even when the market is going up, when the market is going down, you are still making profit. With this strategy, when the market goes up or down, whichever way it is, whether up or down, you are going to make profit. Now, there is a training package for it. It's an online training package. Your location is irrelevant. Your location is irrelevant, and it's quite easy. Right now, we're going on a promo. There is actually a video that I want you to watch. The video that shows you what you'll be getting, what you'll be making from Bitcoin trading, how the TMNmedia trading strategy works, and how you can make money with it, how you can even make, you see, the 30% to 150 is even a baby stage. Is like preamble, is like the beginning. You just need to learn it. When you master that, you'll be able to make 200, 250, 300, depending on your trading capital. You are as much as you want to make. You want to be making 1 million. Do you know if you have 1 million capital, you can make 1 million? Do you know if you have 2 million capital, you can be making 2 million? If you have $10,000, you can be making $10,000 monthly with this training strategy. You can be making $1,000 monthly with this strategy, depending on the trading capital you have. If you have $4,000, if you have 1 Bitcoin, for instance, you can be making 1 Bitcoin and more on a monthly basis. Now you trade on a daily basis with this strategy. It works for anybody, anywhere in the world. It's the same thing. It works. It allows you to trade on Polynex. It allows you to trade on Bitfinex, local Bitcoin, even Luno trading platform, Bitfinex, Bitrex, whichever trading platform you choose. It allows you to be able to harness profit with ease. That's what the trading strategy is. And see, the facts you need to know about this, all these things that we're talking about, is that there is no third party, including this training, this free training you just watched. There is no third party. It's just you and your Bitcoin. I'm not even included. I'm only showing you how it's done. Now, not looking for buyers or sellers. You're not looking for anybody. The platform I'm going to show to you to register, which is local Bitcoin, you don't have to look for buyers and sellers. They're already there. They're waiting for you to buy from you or to sell to you. Do you understand? So you're not looking for buyers or sellers. Even on the trading platform, the short-term trading platform, which is TMNmedia trading strategy, you are not looking for buyers and sellers. You will be shown how to put your Bitcoin in the market and sell. You are not looking for anybody. Just as simple as saving your money in Bitcoin to yield profit. It's just as simple as that. But right now, the essence of this one is to do a daily trade with it. Make the money on a daily basis. Like I see 100, I get it. I see 200, I get it. I see 500, I get it. By the time I complete 5 trades, I'll be able to make like 15-10% from my trading. Imagine, see how simple it is. It's accumulation. Just bit by bit, you get there. So you trade to earn profits by yourself. This one is not a platform. There is no third party. It's not an investment platform whereby you dump your money and you think it will be growing. No, this one you have to trade. You will be the one responsible for your profit margin. You can decide to say you want to make 100%. You have a $1,000 capital, or let's say for instance you have 50,000 or 100,000, and you want to be earning 100,000 every month. It's very possible with Bitcoin trading strategy. Very possible. I've seen new students who are earning in 2 weeks 72%, in 2 weeks 41%, in 2 weeks 125%, in 2 weeks. They are new students. They've never traded before. We have paper seller trading. We have bankers. We have lawyers. We have people, doctors, trading. Now, presently we have over 80 students. Some have graduated. Some are already certified. Some are still in the process of the training. Now, it depends on you. It's less time consuming. Less time consuming and very mobile friendly. Very mobile friendly. You don't need laptop for this. It's just your mobile phone. You only have 3 requirements. It's just you and your mobile phone and your trading capital. You can cash out anytime. This is not MMM. This is not NNN. This is not anything United. This is nothing like any networking. You cash out your money just the same way you buy into that Bitcoin, and you can collect your money anytime you like. That same way, that's the way it works. You can cash in and cash out anytime you want. Let me give you an instance. Let's say you started trading today, you bought Bitcoin. Let's say, for instance, I bought that 20,000 worth of Bitcoin today, right now, and I needed the money back. I had an urgent thing I needed to attend to, and I needed the money back. Do you know I can collect my money back that today? Same right now. I can. I don't need to wait for anybody's permission. And then the charges are so minor. They are so small. Very small. Very, very small. So, and you can cash out anytime you want. You can cash out anytime you want. Now, for this TMNmedia trading package that I'm talking about, that's the short term where you can earn 30% to 150% or even more. You need 3 things. Remember the long-term trading we talked about, we said you need 2 things. You actually need 3 things too. You need your mobile phone, you need your trading capital, and you need this training to be able to earn 30% monthly. Now, but for that one for you to be able to earn over 30% to 150% profit margin monthly, what you need is that you need your mobile phone, you need your trading capital, barest minimum 15,000, but barest minimum maybe you're dealing with dollars, like $42 or let's say $50. You can start with as low as $50, as low as you want. The essence is just for your profits to be visible, so that you will be encouraged. You will realize it's working and it's really giving you the results you desire. So this is how this thing works. It's very simple, very, very simple. But before I close this up, you're gonna get the link to the video showing you how that works. Is an online training. Your location is irrelevant. Your location is irrelevant. I major most on that because that gives me maybe you didn't get to see it. It gives me 30 to 150% profit monthly, and we have fellow traders making big time money. I mean, they are making real big time money. I don't want to crowd this video with information from my trading platform. This is a free package for you. Remember, now let's go over this as a recap of what you're to do, how you're to make this money. How do you make this money from this platform? How do you make this money from how to make that 30%? Remember, the first thing is you need to go through this guide, watch this video as many times as you can. If possible, you can download to rewatch over and over again. Register with a verify your account in the above platform. Remember, I talked about I recommended local Bitcoin. So use local Bitcoin. Local Bitcoin is the best as far as I'm concerned. I've been using different platforms, but I respect local Bitcoin a lot because I get best result from it. Then there's the other part is that the step 3 is that once you've registered, you're verified. Verification is very important because it makes you a certified member of that platform, so that nobody cheats you, nobody scams you or stuff like that. People are always afraid of scammers, people going away with your money. Once you're verified, you're safe. People won't easily be able to scam you. It's only when you're not verified they can easily scam you, because yourself, you're not verified, they too, they are not verified. You enter into wrong hands. But as far as I've been dealing with the platform, I've never experienced anything as such. If you follow this guide, once you verify your account and you deal, there's a guide I also have on how to buy from local Bitcoin. You're going to see that video shortly. It might not be merged with this because I've observed that this video is taking too long than I planned for. So I might not include it here. It might just be a short video on its own. Check my channel, subscribe to my channel, actually follow me as well, so that you can get more free tutorials that I will be doing about how to make money with Bitcoin. Just you alone, no third party, no dealing with no investment platform, nothing. Is just Bitcoin, simply Bitcoin, only Bitcoin. Now remember, the step 3 is knowing when to buy your Bitcoin. How do you know when to buy? You look at the Bitcoin price in the market. Remember, you can use Bitcoin ticker. And you can also use bitcoin.io. That's the platform where I was showing you calculated price. if you get to see that, this is the one I'm talking about, Bitcoin high ho. You can see that it's now 20,086. You can see it continue to change as time goes on. It continues to change. Now, I'm showing you this because this is as good as, let's say I've bought this Bitcoin right now. This is how simple it gets. Now, for the essence of the duration of this video, I will not be merging how to buy. I'm going to do how to buy separately. You can watch and check my channel to be able to watch how to buy Bitcoin from local Bitcoin. Buying Bitcoin from local Bitcoin, you'll be able to get that. How to buy Bitcoin with Naira. How to buy Bitcoin with Naira. Now, you need to understand this. You can see how it's changing. That's how simple it is. That's how simple it is. You're not doing anything. There is no label of any sort. So once you look at the price, you know the price. You minus 5% from the price, and then you set your alarm to buy at that price. So once the alarm sound, you go to your platform, local Bitcoin, and you buy your Bitcoin. Once you buy your Bitcoin, you set your alarm again for 15%. The reason why you are setting alarm, that's step 4. The reason why you're setting alarm for 15% is so that you know as your Bitcoin is increasing. Imagine if there is a sudden push or a sudden 30% or 40% increase. You can quickly take advantage of it and re-enter the market, as in sell it off and wait for it to come down. There is a rule. Whenever there is a rise, there will be a fall. There is no rise without a fall, and there is no fall without a rise. If Bitcoin price falls, it will surely rise. If Bitcoin price rise, it will surely fall. The reason is that it's just like law of gravity. Once you jump up, you must come down. That's how it works. So don't try and want to understand it. Just work with it like that. That's the normal thing. So whenever it goes up, it's just rushing up. Just know and wait for it. It will soon come down. It will come down to peak again. You understand? Those are the period where we call reversal period, where you can take advantage of it and just buy and just make money, sharp money. Now, we do that every day with the short trading, the short trading aspect. We do that every day with the short trading term, the short-term trading. We do that every day. And if you want to learn that, I've told you what to do. There will be a link in the description below. You can contact me. My contact information will be available. I told you the requirement for that, your phone. Even this training, the requirement, your phone, your trading capital, and this training for free to be able to make 30%. But for you to be able to make 30 to 150% profit monthly, you need some requirement. The same requirement, you need your phone, you need your trading capital, and you need a 48 hours online training package. This is a 5-step guide that we will show you step by step with the guide how to buy and how to sell, how to trade even during a downtrend market. Imagine Bitcoin is going down every day, yet you are making money, you are making profit. As it's going down, you are making profit. That is what we tag as TMNmedia trading strategy. Whether it's going down or up or it's not even moving at all, you get to make money with this strategy. So those are the requirements about that. I thank you very much for watching this video. I recommend that you watch it repeatedly to master the guide. You can download the free guide. The free guide, this slide will be available. Download this free guide, download it, follow through, work with it, and then you'll be able to get the right result. But if you're having issues and you want to learn about how to make much more profits, as in from 30% upward to 150%, then you can contact me, or you can also click a link to my website. It's on this is on the description below. Click to my website, and also please kindly click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to my channel so that you get to know as I release new information, new drive, new presentation, new teaching. Update you with information on Bitcoin trading, Bitcoin investment, and you'll be able to make more money. Now, if you have any information, you have any things you want to get from me, just kindly contact me. My number is displayed on the screen, and you can also visit my website. My name is Fade Onoshaga. I'm a digital promoter. I'm a Bitcoin trader. I love Bitcoin. Bitcoin has turned Even I'm a digital promoter. I promote you, advertising, marketing, branding, packaging, whatever you have to sell and to do. Show you how to make quick sale and get to move further. Now, if at all there is anything you should remember, just remember these two things. Remember these two things. Remember these two things. The long-term trading, which can fetch you 15 to 30%, and the short-term trading, which can fetch you 30 to 150%. Now, this training, this free training, is concerning how you can make that 30% monthly with Bitcoin alone. But as per the other aspect, which is the short-term trading, if you're interested, kindly box me up. Thank you for staying put. Thank you for joining me in. Please subscribe. God bless you.